The one rail fan out there who knows to bring you guys the best content. The one who owns the night and will literally stay out overnight as I'm doing tonight for your entertainment. I present to you your host, Royal King of the Rails, to present to you guys tonight's episode, Monroe Multiples. Good evening, everybody. Had to do the voice myself this evening. We're here in Monroe, Michigan tonight. Are you kidding? I just changed the batteries. Are all my batteries dead on my scanner? Anyways, welcome everybody to the stream tonight. We're here in Monroe, Michigan. We're actually here at CSX right there. It's not blurry. It's blurry for some reason, but probably because of the fog and stuff. Say hi to everybody in the chat. Hey, Video Lover, good to see you. Anthony, good to see you as well. Brody, good to see you as well. Brett's on here. Neil's on here. Hey, Steven. Yep, I missed B61. I didn't think I would make it in time, so I left. I didn't go over. Apparently, though, my scanner is going to die. I guess I didn't charge any of the batteries. Well, I guess I'm going to have to grab my other batteries. Darn it, that sucks. I'm actually a little upset about that. We'll see what we can get here this evening here in Monroe. So I want to welcome everybody to the stream tonight. Tonight's episode is called Monroe Multiples, where I'm going to show you guys the multiple tracks of Monroe. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. Brett's just south of Monroe, guys, and he can hear some stuff in his area. And he heard B61 go through just now. It wasn't a Gevo. It was a switcher. That's for sure. Goal tonight is to get L506. The goal is to get L506 tonight as well as one of the trains. Then hopefully some CSX action. That would be cool. I can't believe it. I guess I really did forget to charge my stupid batteries. Darn it. I'm going to be upset about that all night now. All I had to do was plug them in last night. It was actually S750, and I was the one that reported that. L506 is coming. L506 is coming. 198 axles. I knew I heard a defect detector a second ago. Here we go, guys. I just said I wanted L506, and here we go. Fortunately, we got time. He's about 6 miles out. But L506 is coming. Of course, I didn't get a single thing. I was wondering why some of them went orange, but I mean, the northbounds can be hard to get sometimes, but it's why it's important to have a scanner. I have been wanting to get, I'm going to close the windows just so that way that sounds a little bit, that way you guys can hear me better. I have been wanting to get L506 on the south part of the shoreline sub for a long time. So it sounded like he had 198 axles. We should have time to get there. We're going to go a little bit fast to make sure we get there. I'm going to lock that out. Yeah, that's a... the battery is still flashing at me. I thought it went away. So, while we're driving back, see, you guys saw where CSX was. That's the... Hang on. It's CSX talking. Could be them in Toledo, though, because I can pick up stuff in Toledo. Monroe is only about 20 miles from Toledo, so I can pick up stuff pretty close. So tonight's stream being featured as the Monroe multiples. Monroe has multiple railroad tracks, but they're all separated. We have the CSX Toledo terminal back there, which turns into the Saginaw sub once you go north of Carlton. We're heading now over to the CN Shoreline sub, but to get there, we're going to have to go over NS Track 1, and then NS Track 2 and the CN Shoreline sub are right next to each other. At some point, I do want to put together a video of a guide to Railfanning Monroe, because Monroe, it's doable. It's very tricky, though. You got to have the right tools for it, and that's why there might be times I hop off the stream to check some cameras and some other stuff on my phone that I can't check on my computer. I got ATCS on my computer, which seems to be doing absolutely nothing tonight in regards to helping me for 506. It'll help me at least get the southbound when he comes back through, so that's good. I've heard nothing about anything on CSX. The Northwood cam sucks right now because they're not pointed towards the diamond, they're pointed away from it at this time, and that's going to be a pain. But I do want to do that as well. No train videos are scheduled at the moment on the channel, nor any elevator videos. I am getting ready for another trip this weekend, and I'm not really going to have much time to put some stuff together. So I'm going to try to see what I can do. In regards to, I want to put the RoadRailer video out of chasing 255, the failed attempt, and then 256, which I did successfully chase after I ended the stream. That we got in Romulus, and it completely poured on us, so we got drenched, which that was a lot of fun. That was my favorite thing in the world. And guess what? The light up here is changing, so that's a good sign. We're going to crack open the windows now and see if we can hear this thing. We got to be quick, though. He's going to be starting to get close. I'll leave the scanner in the car. I'm not going to have time to grab it. He doesn't even have a signal through here. He doesn't even have a signal. You got to be kidding. Maybe he's going to be waiting down there or something. Or actually, crap. What if that was B61 that... Does B61 go on the CN Shoreline sub? Brett said he heard a GEVO. Something went north, though. I'm confused. I am very confused. Robert Miner, good to see you. Hi again, Brett. I already said hi to you, though. All right, let's get out of the car for a little bit, because it went north and B61 was going south. So my guess is that it's probably, it probably is 506, and they just haven't lined him yet. Oh, you're from California? Oh, nice. I was in California last year, actually, in February. I think it was February. Can't remember. 506 has a... Oh, it does. Good. I just saw a caboose, actually, after I finished chasing 256. We happened to go to Dearborn Amtrak because we had to take Nick back, and the guys wanted to kind of just chill out there. And sure enough, end of train device just went off. Oh, sounds like they're doing a crew change for CSX. CSX is seeming to get a crew change. End of train device did just go off, so it could be for 506. They might not line 506 right away through here. Yeah, because he's still got a red down there. So this will be interesting to see what happens. It's got to be 506, though. It's called down 198 axles. So, Midnight Railfanning Adventures here in Monroe. Now, like I said, Monroe is one of my favorite spots because it's one of the trickiest spots in Michigan to railfan, because You got track 1 for NS all the way down there, track 2 and CN right here. And then you got about 1.5 miles down the road, CSX main line. And the CSX main line can be tricky. All right, hold on. I'm gonna open up my tripod. Yeah, that's the end of train device again. There's got to be something coming. There's got to be. All right. Sorry about that. Do they? 20 minutes before getting there? Yeah. Yeah, this is control point. I think this is Warner down here, if I had to guess. We do have something coming on CN, which is good. And this is why it's important to have a scanner. Because having a scanner is very important, you know, to help you. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Looks like Ben made it onto the chat. Yeah, I parked the car over there. So I'll give you guys one more update. Like I said, no train videos or elevator videos are scheduled at the moment on my 2 main channels. And that's because I've been very busy since I got home. I had my first day of school today, of class here in the evening. So that also kind of took away some time. Yeah, there's that end of train device again. Either that or it's for CSX. I think it's CN though. They could line him last minute through there because sometimes they do tend to do that. Especially up here on the, as we get closer to control point Rodney. I'm kind of surprised though. I would have thought they would have had him lined if he is. Oh, crap. Guess what? It's CSX, I think. I think I just heard CSX, and we were just there. I love Monroe, but that is one of the tricky things. You're also seeing heat lightning up there because of how humid it is out there. Yep, see that? Nope, I'm not going to be able to run down because that's NS track 1 down there. CSX is 1.5 miles away. That's why I love Monroe, but it is so tricky sometimes out here. Like, you are going to miss stuff when you come here. If we had ATCS for this whole area, it would be easy. But I swear I did hear at GEVO on CSX in the distance. We'll find out if he hits the defect detector on CSX. I'm going to be really upset if so. Because then I'm dashing over here. Because Monroe can be very unlucky, and it can also be lucky. I guess someday I'm just going to have to do Monroe, but I'm just going to have to stay in one spot, either between these 2 areas or CSX. East Lansing's not bad. East Lansing has a diamond. If you have a scanner, you can hear when CSX is calling in. It's actually pretty nice, the weather out here tonight. It's actually in the high 70s. It's very nice and cool. The rain cooled it down earlier today because it was 93 as the high. And it is a lot nicer now than it was before. That's NS track 2. You can actually see the signals down there for southbound, but those signals don't really ever get line southbound because NS track 2 is the northbound track. And I don't think we're going to have really anything running on NS except... it's CN. It is CN. It is CN. It's not CSX. It's a GEVO on 506. I think it's 506. I'm going to have to start filming. I think he's coming. We got a train coming on CN. No signal line north of here. Current time is 11:32 p.m. All right, once he gets here, we're going to have you guys write the symbols in the chat. Yeah, it's CN. It's CN, it's not CSX. But he doesn't even have a signal. Longhood forward, 2863, 3206, and 3805. Caboose. 11:36 p.m. L506 with the Longhood forward Gevo leader. That's pretty cool. And a caboose down there. Oh, sounds like he's about to move. everybody, that was L506 here in Monroe, Michigan on the CN Shoreline sub at 11:37 p.m. Briefly stopping over the crossing, but then they kept going. L506, and yes, they do tend to run with a, that is L506, and that tends to run with a caboose. L508 does not go through. The only trains that go through here on CN, okay, he just got a green. He did just get a green, so he must have called it in. That's why he started moving pretty quickly. I'm going to do a quick video on that. And L506 appeared to have called in to get their green signal here in Monroe. Clear signal for L506 heading into Flat Rock. They'll be coming back in a little bit. All right, everybody. So L506 is on its way now up to Flat Rock. L506 is the daily local that runs around this time, and they go up to Flat Rock, interchange up there, and then they come back. And the reason they have a caboose is because they have to cross over onto the CN Shoreline sub in Trenton, and then they back up all the way into Flat Rock Yard on the Flat Rock sub, but they back up with the caboose. It is a pretty neat operation. The only CN trains that run here in Monroe is L506 twice, north as we just saw, and then eventually south later on, and M382 and M383. That's it for CN through here. That's all that they run. 354 is late. Dang. Yeah, they're the only one that run through here. Trying to read the chat for you guys. Oh, good. We didn't miss a train. I thought we had just drove off from CSX and we were going to miss a train. That's pretty cool. Yeah, $5 biggie bag. That's right. And we're not sponsored by them. Hey, Brian Rock, Railfan. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right. I'm going to put you guys up here. That's pretty cool. I love getting the bridge here in action, and I'm hoping to do that. I'm actually spending the night here in Monroe, and I'm hoping to get 382 tomorrow too. And as you guys can kind of see some heat lightning in the background. All right, thanks for coming on, Ben. All right, I'm gonna put my camera away and my tripod. I'm gonna change the batteries on my scanner. I can't believe I didn't charge them. I really can't believe it. I'm that stupid. I really can't believe that. I can't believe I did that. All I had to do last night was just plug them in. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. I'll be in Monroe till tomorrow. I'm doing an overnight. Let's see here. Did we get anything? It doesn't look like we've had anything go through Plymouth. I'll be right back, guys. I do need to reconnect my computer to ATCS. So we'll be right back. Yeah, okay. Oh, you guys just heard me clap. I just killed a mosquito. Nope, Amtrak does not. Okay, we'll do that. Shut that off. Then we can do that. Turn the lights on. All right, I gotta switch the batteries now. I seem to have 2 sets of batteries in here. We'll see how long these last for. But yeah, no Amtrak through here. Darn it, I can't believe I forgot to charge the rechargeable batteries. I feel like an idiot. I gotta say, that was pretty cool with the 506 catch. I've been wanting to get 506 through here. Because this line, like I said, it only sees 4 a day. Is there another mosquito in the car? I think there is. I think I see another one flying. I hate those darn things. All right, scanner's powered on. Yeah, I'd love to do that with you sometime, Brett. Absolutely. We can make that happen for sure. I'd be willing to do one with you. All right, let me reload ATCS. ATCS is working okay tonight. We're getting a lot more on CN than usual, especially on the Holly sub and the Mount Clemens sub. Since we recently... I'm going to lock that out because that's CP, and we're not going to get CP through here. So there's no point to have it on. Well, I think with that being said, we can now head back over to CSX. I think we're going to get a CSX here in a little bit because I did hear them calling something about it. But I do plan to put together eventually in the future for you guys. I would like to put together a Railfanning Monroe guide at some point. I just need to get some good footage as well of trains going through. I mean, I already got a ton of videos. I've been to Monroe. I gotta wait for this stupid Jeep behind me to get out because the light is red. What does that? I want to have the backlit light on the scanner, but it's going to drain the battery. Oh, there's a light that's burnt out. One of the green lights is burnt out on the traffic light. It's not the only one. I know of another. Oh, I think that's CSX. Yep, that's CSX, but I think that's L341, which is a coal train that goes to Toledo. Hey, what's up, Caleb? Hey, thanks for coming on. I know you said you were going to come on, and here you are. We just got L506 with a long hood forward Gevo. That's pretty cool. No. I won't do one in Royal Oak. Hold on one second. Hang on one second. We might have B61 actually coming back. Hang on, guys. Because I see the light of B61 down there, so he might be coming back. Royal Oak, I wouldn't do one because all we would get. Can you shut up for a second, scanner? Royal Oak, I wouldn't consider it because I'm only gonna get Amtrak. Shut up. That might be NS calling in. But we did get L506 for anyone that just joined. He had a red signal actually until last minute. They gave him the green kind of last minute, which was kind of interesting. You don't really see that too often where they give him last minute signals. That could be B61 calling in though. I do think it might be. So we're gonna stop right here. Not stop the screens. Nope, that's NS Chicago line. We're going to lock that out. I don't want... Oh, BNSF. I just picked up BNSF frequency. The one I had for Montana Road. Let's get rid of that. Because that's the Sandusky district. I don't need that right now. We're just Railfanning Monroe. So, let's go outside and take a look and see what we can see. And if that train actually is coming. Yeah, I did see that. I heard about it. I knew about it before you told me. Because I saw it in the group chat about 880. Do we know what time 880 tends to come to Michigan? Because I definitely would like to get that tomorrow. Tomorrow actually is almost in 13 minutes. Anyways. That's CSX again. Yeah, maybe it's just cars I'm seeing down there. Oh, that light is actually pretty bright. Let's stand here for a second and see, because that might actually be red. I think that's an automatic signal all the way down there. And I never can tell where the defect detector is on this line, because there's one here as well. I should come visit you, or maybe. We'll see. I would like to get, honestly, 880. because I was just rail fanning BNSF on the former Montana Rail Link anyways. So if I could get a Montana Rail Link here in Michigan, that'd be awesome, as you guys might have just saw. In regards to other Midnight Railfanning streams, be sure to hop on Saturday and Sunday. I got 2 out-of-state ones for you guys. Okay, so that's a car down there. It's not a train. It's not. So B61 is still down in Ohio. So they're swagging like Ohio. Oh, end of train device. Crap, do we have a CSX? We might actually have CSX. I say we go over to CSX and we'll see what we can get over there. Just because right now NS is only going to have locals at this time of day. We already had 506 come through, which was good. So let's head over to the old CSX. Can't hear anything, but you're here. Well, I'm saying hi to Damon. Someone write in the chat that I say hi to Damon. That way he can at least read it. Dame. Oh, that's CN. The other one though, 161.22. So let's head over to CSX and we'll kind of chill out there. But like I said, this is Monroe, and Monroe is a little chaotic in terms of rail fanning. They're talking on the scanner. CSX is talking again. So I don't know if they're talking about that train in Ohio, the L341 coal and ore train. Who knows? What I know is when I get home tomorrow, I'm going to get home tomorrow on Wednesday, probably sometime after 2 p.m. Because I'm thinking I'm going to stay out here till 1 or 2 p.m. Because I'm going to be doing a siren test out here, which that I will get up on YouTube before this weekend. So like I said, no train videos nor elevator videos have been scheduled on either of my channels. I'm going to be keeping those for now. I'm going to be keeping those at the moment. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. The only video I plan to post, I want to see if I can get it out before I go on my weekend trip as well, is my last catches of the RoadRailers. I'd like to get those out. Just because, you know, those would make sense to get out to you guys. But hope everyone else is doing well tonight. And yeah, hopefully everything's going well. Let's see how many trains we can get here. My goal is to get 8 CSX trains throughout my time here. My goal is to get 8, because then I'd like to put together a video. I just uploaded a video called CSX Trains of Carlton, Michigan. I'd like to do the same for Monroe, because Monroe has the bridge shot, which and that's why I love Monroe so much, because you got bridge shots. It's tricky to rail fan because you will miss trains if you come out here, because more often than not you will get an NS and a CSX on coming at the same time. That just tends to be the case. Turn the AC on. It's getting hot. A little hot here in the car. We're going to go over to this crossing down here at Elm Avenue. So at least we got 506. 506 did kind of sneak up on us, but heard him on the defect detector, which is good. Because the last time I was here in Monroe, M32 snuck up on us and we just barely got him at the crossing down there. So Monroe, like I said, CN, once you get all the trains on CN, you're good for a while. Like once 506 comes back in a few hours, which I don't know if we'll be live at that point. I might want to get that. I might want to get some pictures of that caboose. Then yeah, 506 will go through. We won't have anything on CN for hours. And then that'll be the case when we get 383 and 382. Once those two go through, I won't have to worry about them for the rest of the day, unless we get an as needed. CSX has been going off quite a bit, so something tells me something could be nearby. I did hear them say something about tying a train down. So we're gonna find out. at CSX Dispatch. Let's lock in on that. We'll listen to hear what they say. And then I will read the chat when I get over to the crossing and I can park. But as you guys can see, it's about a 5-minute drive in between each set of tracks. And out here in Monroe, I tend to set CN as priority because CN, you're only going to see 4 a day. 4 within a 24-hour period, if you will. So we're going to come back here where we were, kind of parked like this. And we'll stop right here. I'm actually going to defrost my front real quick. That way it's a little bit more clear. There we go. That's good. We'll shut off the lights so we don't blind the drivers up there. That's good there, and we'll shut the car off. And I think we're going to crack the windows open a little bit. As you guys can see, there's heat lightning in the background, which is kind of cool to see, because that doesn't happen too often. I have no idea what they're saying. It's so staticky. But yeah, a lot of ATCS. That's NS that's talking. So we'll see what we can get. Let me read the chat. What crossing am I at? Still Elm Avenue just for CSX on the Toledo terminal. I've seen 508 with 5 before, 5 locomotives. No, it's usual for 508 to have 2. Goals, I'll answer that one too, for based on your question, Eagle Lover. My goals for rail fanning is get some good shots, get as many trains as possible. In Monroe, I like to add another goal, and that's called, let's see how many trains we can minimize in missing as well. Let's take, I'm going to scroll chat. Yeah. I got you, Damon. Hopefully work's going well for you. Just hang in there a couple more days, and we're going to have a nice time this weekend. I can't wait, and I can't wait to do Midnight Railfanning with you as well again. You're gonna love it, especially for the places we're going to go, because we're going to be doing Midnight Railfanning in Illinois and Iowa. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to get these streams all set. That's the other thing I got to do as well. That's why I'm so busy, is I got to get the streams set up for those as well. You know what, Chicago line, can you stop? Thank you. So, yeah, and then my goal is to get 880. One thing I know I can do is I can check the Elkhart. I can check the Elkhart train log and see when it goes through Elkhart, Indiana. Yep, so we got Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa content this weekend. Looks like they just got recruited, I heard. I actually was able to pick up that. Oh. So I'm not supposed to make it public for too long, but I'm going to let you guys take a look at ATCS right here. As you can see, everything that's orange is getting a little data, and that's including everything on the north part of the Shoreline sub, the Holly sub, and the south part of the Mount Clemens sub. And because it's orange, we're actually getting data, which is good because we just lost a lot of that stuff recently. Is Wellsboro? Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea sometime, honestly, Brody. I would like to do Wellsboro because that's got CN and CSX. No, it's not included this time. We're going to stop, though, in Western Michigan, probably around Schoolcraft and New Buffalo on the way. If anything's lined, we'll catch it. What I want to know is why the frick is Delray still not working? Delray's been a piece of crap tonight. It just hasn't been working. Let's reload ATCS. I want Delray. Why am I getting Amtrak Michigan line? I want Delray so at this time of day so I can see when I-131 leaves. And I'll be able to tell based on where it goes if it takes the Saginaw sub or if it takes the Lincoln Secondary. And if I had to guess, I-131's probably leaving. If it hasn't left already, it's probably going to be leaving soon. I got B23 coming. B523. How'd you hear, Brett? Did you hear them call in? You know, that'd be crazy. If B523 is already here, they were spotted in Deschler at 10:43. Means they only took about 2 hours to get up here? Guess that sounds about right. Oh, crap. Guess what? We got a northbound on track 2 now as well. Brett, you sure? You sure it was a CSX or was it an NS? Because there's a, I got a signal for a northbound on, oh, nope, it went away. It went away. False alarm. It literally popped up a day and it went away. That's funny. Yep, from your radio? Okay, cool. Good. All right, so we'll get B523 at this crossing because it's nice and lit. I would like to do that, though, sometime, Dave, in Wellsboro with CSX Garrett sub. I'd like to do that, and I'd also like to do Butler, Indiana, just because I think that'd be a cool place to get some stuff. We could get the Triple Crown going through there. Now they'll be taking the Y in Butler to get on the Chicago line. I heard them by Pickle Road, which is by Oregon. Oh, huh. So they're still far out. Dang. And I haven't seen anything on ATCS pop up at Rodney for L506 yet. So yeah, it'll be a while, but okay. Thank you, Brett, for the update in regards to B523. We may or may not be able to pick them up on the defect sector at 122. But regardless, we should get them as well. So let's talk about the NS Triple Crowns for a little bit as well. Thank you to everybody that came onto that stream. That was a lot of fun, I want to say. We had a great time with everyone that hopped on, chasing that thing as well. It was a lot of fun. It was definitely something I'd want to do again. And for me to be up about 30 hours straight that day, because I woke up at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And, you know, that's crazy that I was able to stay up that long. I got maybe about a 30-minute nap on the plane, but that's about it. Because I got home with my parents, and then I had to go out and grab some people, and then we went back down to Romulus pretty much, which was pretty far. South Bend sub ATCS as of right now hasn't been touched either, so that's another good thing too, Brody. So if you're able to get that, you know, that's good. But yeah, right now with the humidity tonight, ATCS is working a lot better than usual. We pretty much have all of the shoreline sub except Murray right now. We don't, Ecorse and Coolidge are not working. They're orange, but that means they may not show anything because they're getting a little bit of data from the new radios to the fact that they're kind of working, but they're kind of not. We got all of the south part of the Holly sub except MAL Junction. Delray has also been orange. Delray's been off and on today. They've been very weird. Oh, now South Chapman's working. That's showing L506 there. And they got a southbound now lined at Alice and DNI. They're not lined across Rodney yet. Let me see. Yes, they keep talking on CSX. I'm going to see if I can take my other antenna and stick that out the window and just see what that does. Let's see what happens. But that was clear. This is CSX.
Try and stop by Tiffin, over.
Tiffin.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm yawning again. South Chapman's working though on ATCS, which, like I said, the hard part about 506 is done. We didn't miss it. We got him just in time. And now it'll be even easier to get him when he comes back south, because he'll go through Rodney first, and then I'll know when he's heading south. That's the only downside. I wish ATCS worked down here better. So, and like I said, Delray Junction is sucking right now. It's really been bad. All right, Damon, thanks for coming on. Have a great rest of your day at work. And believe me, guys, I'm trying to read the chat as well as I'm listening to my scanner. So do keep in mind, I am trying. And 11 people currently watching. We just put the name of Midnight Railfanning in Midnight Railfanning. It's now after midnight, which means today is now Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, and Monroe County is testing their sirens today at 10 a.m. So that's also why I'm out here as well. Hey, Davin. Welcome back. And now 506 has been lined across Rodney. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get anything on CSX here in a bit as well. I'm a little tired. Wacky Wednesday. That's a good book, actually. I'm just a little upset Delray's not working tonight. Delray sometimes does this where it's a little buggy. It hasn't done it in a while. And I hope that, you know, it doesn't mean that Delray's on its last legs, because that's all we have left on the NS Detroit District is Delray. Delray and Victoria Avenue, that's it. That's all we have ATCS for, because we lost Oakwood Junction, as I said on the previous stream. The other thing, too, I wanted to mention to you guys is that we're celebrating, as of the 18th of this year, 1 year of Midnight Railfanning. We've been doing this now for a year, and I can't believe how fast the time has gone now. Obviously, in the summertime, I've been a lot more active with that, considering it's a lot easier to do it outside, because in the wintertime, it's a little bit colder to do, which is kind of hard to do. But even just within this year of Midnight Railfanning, we've been to millions of places. We started our first one in Wyandotte. We've been doing Midnight Railfanning. We've been doing Midnight Railfanning in multiple locations, including Griffith, Indiana, Altoona, Pennsylvania. I'm trying to think if I did in any other states. I don't think I did. I've done one in Ohio yet. Trying to think. Where else have I done them for a lot of you guys that have been on? I don't think I did one in California. No, I definitely did not do one in California. That was before my time anyways. Florida, that's right. Yes, I did do Plant City and Lakeland. That's correct. Yeah, how was that, Brett? Griffith is pretty cool. I wonder if the sirens went off today in Monroe. Oh, I didn't hear them go off in Oakland County. Amtrak just got lined at Federal Junction and Avery. A little bit of data on the north part of the shoreline sub, and it is starting to show up a little bit. And I'll actually show you guys that so we can say we witnessed it. There you guys have it. Act 354 just got lined at Federal Junction to come off the Amtrak Michigan line. And I gotta say, it is kind of cool seeing the north part of the shoreline sub working again, but it's only going to be for tonight until tomorrow because of the humidity. The humidity allows the radio signals and everything to be transmitted a lot smoother. So that's part of the reason. And he's lined all the way on the Holly sub now, too. He's not lined at Vinewood, Bobby, and Grand or Murray because they're not working to get enough data to show that. But there you guys have it. You can actually see that he's lined all the way up to MAL. We're very lucky to be getting this coverage tonight, because that means the radio signals are that good that things are being transmitted very well tonight. Not enough, though, to show it in terms of green, where the signals aren't going to be flashing like they are, as you guys saw. They're going to stay blue because they're getting just enough data to show, and it's pretty nice. I'll tell you, Michigan felt like 100 today because it got up to 93 here today. It was hot. Right now, it is currently about, let's see what my watch says. Let me refresh it. It says 79, but if I refresh it, I'll bet you it's going to drop a little bit. Nope, 79. 79 degrees. It's pretty nice and cool outside. It's actually perfect, if you ask me. Okay, sounds good, Damon. I don't know how long we're going to be live tonight for, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's a chance later on I might take a nap in the car for a little bit, because I'm definitely going to be tired. I went to work today, too. Can't understand a dang thing they're saying on CSX. But hopefully that means that... Plane passing over. Oh, really? They're going to use Type 4s by Western calling? Wow. That's interesting. That's news to me, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Delray. Delray just does not want to work tonight. It was working a little bit earlier, actually, believe it or not. About 8 or 9 o'clock. It was working a little bit. It was actually green for a while, showing stuff, but I'm sure it's just being a little buggy tonight, and I'm hoping that, you know, we're not witnessing Delray go on its last legs. Knock on wood. I'd be pretty upset if that's the case, because Delray is kind of a huge area, you know, and hopefully, maybe in the future, I don't know if there's a way for us to switch over to the new radio signals for NS, but that would be cool to get that going. We already know we can do it with CN. Speaking of CN, CN/INO 161.22. Someone's about to call the dispatcher. I'm going to take a look at the Flint sub just for laughs and giggles, and we'll see what's running there. Let's see what we can see. I'm not looking to see what's running. I'm actually trying to see what exactly is going through. Well, pretty much all of Durand is working. Bancroft, Vernon's not working at the moment. Clara, Control Point Durand's not working, but East Durand, West Flint, Pitt, and Gaines. East Flint's getting a little data, and Maple, all the way over in Potterville, is getting a little bit of data as well. And so is Walton. Walton is also working as well. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. We'll keep ATCS on Flint sub for a bit. We'll see if we get anything, but seeing Walton and Maple working now is kind of a rare occurrence, and that's kind of the same with Kersley and Belsay. I mean, those used to be working all the time before they switched over, and now it's kind of a rarity to see those running. It's a rarity to see anything that was already a rarity to see running. Yeah, absolutely, Brett. We absolutely will. Yeah, traffic for the crowd. Yep. We've lost traffic, not even just there, but everywhere. I mean, we just lost 2 more NS symbols because of 256 and 255 going away. I mean, I don't know how Romulus is going to look at night now. Those 2 Triple Crowns coming when they did really did give a good bit of action at that time. I feel like Illinois again, because, yeah, makes sense. Now McAllister is blue and getting a little data. Now McAllister is the control point controlling trains going in and out of the yard on the east side for the Flint and South Bend sub. And McAllister also has tracks there that go through the yard, because some trains don't go to the yard. A lot of them, more often than not, go into the yard even if it's for a crew change. Like Q116 more often than not goes in for a crew change. Yeah, I'm glad you got that as well. Is Romulus busy in the morning? It depends. Romulus can definitely be busy overnight, that's for sure. NS tends to see quite a bit. And now all of a sudden my scanner's quiet. I don't hear a dang thing now. And the other thing too, I saw the other day on YouTube as well in terms of CN. I actually saw a video where the geometry train went through Carlton in 2020, which was probably the last CN thing that they've ever run through there. Because CN doesn't run any freights on the south part of the Flat Rock sub, except like just south of Flat Rock where they need a little bit of room. That's about it. .506 is approaching Rodney. They're about to cross over, which means they're going to be going pretty slow. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I'm going to have to take a nap later. I'm starting to get tired, believe it or not. I did go to work for a full 8 hours today. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Might have to crack open the energy drink. Let's take a look at the chat. Dude, I wish. I'd like to see some stuff like CN running through Carlton. That's the one place I'd like to see CN run a train or two. Because then it would add much more action to Carlton, and it would be kind of cool. Because the thing in Michigan is we don't really have CN and CSX that are close to each other. It's the 2 railroads that we really don't get anything close in regards to them. All we really get, the closest I can say, is Delray Junction, where you get CN that runs through there, and then you get a couple CSX that go to Livernois Yard. That's about as close as CN and CSX get here in Michigan. As you go south through here, CN and CSX, they're already the furthest tracks apart from each other. I'm gonna lock that out. That's the Chicago line west of Toledo, in like the Holland area. It's a beautiful evening out here in Monroe this evening. nice and cool, which is making me tired a little bit. Let's see if we get anything here on CSX in a bit. Nope, I took a day off. I took the day off. Yeah, probably right, Brody. I mean, it is kind of, me talking and stuff does tend to do a lot of work and does tire me out a little bit. I also went to bed at 1 a.m. last night, too. That's why I'm not doing a full day out here today. That's why I'm going to leave at like 1 o'clock. For about 12 hours. Alright, I think we're going to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. Take a walk over to our crossing over here. We don't have music tonight, but we can do a featured crossing for you guys. I'm just going to close up my windows and take the scanner with us, and we'll go over and do a featured crossing. That way we're kind of not just sitting in one spot, because we've been kind of doing that for a while. This is Elm Avenue here on the CSX Toledo Terminal, which hopefully we're going to get in action here in a little bit. It's actually a really good crossing to go to here at nighttime like this, because it's very well lit with a nice LED light. Now these are the best lights to have, as opposed to the yellow ones like that one over there. Oh, guys, we might actually have CSX coming. I think we do. Oh, shh. Is that it? Nope, that's a light. I think we have CSX coming. Good timing that I woke up then, I guess. Well, not woke up, but decided to get out. I think we might have something coming on CSX, so let's head over to CSX and see what it is. Thing is, I haven't heard a horn. I don't think it's B61. I think it's CSX. Definitely not CN, that's for sure. Yeah, he's close. If it's chirping like that, you know you got something close. I think we're gonna have to go on the other side. There's that lightning again. Really cool to see as well. Yeah, when that chirp is going off crazy like that, you know something's close. So we should be getting a train here on CSX, and it's probably gonna be B523. Unless there's something in front of it. And the only downside about this crossing is the sidewalk is very under level. Might actually have to go right here. Yeah, we'll go right here. There we go. All right, I got my angle set. Let's take a look down CSX. See if we can see if we can see anything. No, I don't see anything. Unless maybe it was NS and that was a glitch on ATCS where Day took a signal away. I doubt it though. We'll see what we can see out here. So our featured crossing of the night here is Elm Avenue here on the CSX Toledo Terminal. Now, this crossing has a lot of old equipment, as you can see, with incandescent lights, along with an old single bungalow box, which has a little bit of graffiti on it. Got Safe Train Type 2 E-bells or NEGs, whatever you want to call them. A very big spider web right there. You can actually see the spider on there. Look at that. It's actually really big. What'd you hear, Brett? And that light all the way down there is not a train. That's just a street light. Because the tracks curve all the way down there. I'm talking about that light down there. That's a pretty sweet motorcycle. Sweet. E523. Thank you, Brett. It's already tricky getting tracking the northbounds out here, especially when you got the Northwood cam that's not showing, the diamond. So updates for that. Appreciate it. So thank you, Brett. That's probably what we were hearing, honestly. Sometimes the end of train device picks it up from a distance, and then you don't hear it again for a while. If he's through Alexis, yeah, then he's on his way, because Alexis is Alexis Road, and that's literally the first road in Toledo when you cross the border. All right. Well, thank you, Brett, for the update. I appreciate it. This is going to be B523 that we have coming here on CSX. Oh, you did? Huh. All right, real quick, I'm going to take a quick break real quick. We'll be right back. And I'm going to check and see the other cameras and stuff. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. See you guys in a second. Okay, we're back. Brett, I got your text about what you just said. If you're still on here, yes, you can come out if you want. But just know that I'm probably going to be leaving a little bit after that. The answer is yes, though. I just saw something red down. Oh, that must have been break the road. There's actually signals right down there as well, but you can't see them at the moment because they're dark. They only light up on the trains nearby. But yeah, that's B523 coming up here. Still got a little ways to go if he's going through Alexis, because they do kind of go slow. But then they really start to pick up speed. They start to pick up speed when they get closer, or when they cross the border into Michigan, because they go pretty fast on this line. And I have no idea how long we're going to be live tonight, but we'll see. I just can't believe that big spider web up there. Look at that, guys. It's a big spider web. The spider's right there in the middle. Oh, you have? Yeah, they do that sometimes. Anyways, let's kind of feature this crossing real quick. You got Safe Tran Systems Corp. That's pretty much covered up the whole thing in terms of the equipment, the bracket as well. Milepost 114, CC 114.78. So we are pretty far out on this line. In fact, this is a Saginaw sub as well. When you get to north of Carlton, and it goes all the way up to Saginaw. Of course, you don't get much that goes up to Saginaw on this line. You only get a couple trains like Lake State Railway, because most of them, they go to Detroit. And you got that crossing over there, which pretty much has the same equipment, so we're not going to walk over there. Yeah, they do that sometimes, those spiders. And the thing is, the spiders are good. That they're good because a lot of these spiders, they eat a lot of like bugs like mosquitoes and stuff. And I'm sure everyone here knows that mosquitoes suck, because all they do is just bite you, give you infections, you know, and they make your skin itch and stuff. I mean, when I was with my boss today at work, we were out on a trail and you know, there were mosquitoes everywhere. It sucked. I already was killing them. I was already killing them in the car earlier because they were flying in the car and I could hear them buzzing around. So I turned the light on, I found them, and I just clapped them to death. So, yeah, they suck. But down there's the bridge for CSX. And that bridge goes all the way to the other side of the road, just going over the River Raisin. And the other side of the road is Front Street, and that's where I've gotten a handful of shots of trains going over that bridge coming off. It's actually a really cool spot, and that's why I love Monroe, because Monroe has a lot of cool spots. And honestly, Monroe's kind of underrated. I don't want Burger King. I didn't even have dinner. I had so much lunch, Taco Bell. And then I had a couple snacks after I got out of class, some Reese's peanut butter cups. And then I also had some Doritos as well. And I had a little bit of some water as well. I mean, I'm not really that hungry. Oh, and I had some apple slices as well. I got some cheese though as well for some protein, which I might eat in a little bit. Because honestly, I didn't have dinner. My goal was not to go to dinner. I'll probably go to McDonald's in the morning. It is the morning, but you guys know what I mean. Burger King of the foods. Yeah, sure. Ironically, yesterday's Wordle, because now it's the new day. Yesterday's Wordle, I did it while sitting at the tracks. The word on it was crown. How ironic. You know, and if you guys didn't see my new channel art, be sure to check that out, because I just changed my channel art in honor of the RoadRailers. And as a little Easter egg, I might have put the Royal King of the Rails crown on top of the Triple Crown containers 3 times for Triple Crown, or should I say Triple Crown. So that was pretty cool. Whatever you say, Brody. What just updated for me? That was NS. By Erie? Okay. How are you hearing this? Are you on your radio, or is there something you're looking at to track it, Brett? Because honestly, if there's a way you guys have of tracking these a lot easier, I would love to know. Because there are so many times that I go out here in Monroe, and if you guys got tools that I don't have, you know, I'd love to figure it out and then, you know, have more access to resources to track. Okay, you are on radio. Okay. Do you have a big antenna at your house, or are you just using the standard size antenna that came with the scanner? But yeah, if he's by Erie, that probably means he's at about He's probably about 11 miles out then. Because Erie's about 125 and we're at 114. And I know Carlton's like 105. Which, like I said, I need to do Carlton at some point again. I need to do a midnight railfanning session there as well. Eerie lighting of the rainstorms. Oh, I like that. And as you guys can see, the lightning is still going off. It's not actual, like, I think it's humidity lightning. It's definitely some kind of lightning, and I'll let you guys see it. Yeah, some of it. There's a flash over there. It is pretty cool. Because the storm, there's no storm now. It's over. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. As long as everything's nice tomorrow, around 10 a.m. when they test the sirens, I'll be happy. And hopefully that they're not going to have any issues when I go to a siren, because I went to one last month. That's why I'm back out here, because I wanted to get another WPS 3016 in action. But guess what? The darn one that I went to, that I tried to go to in February, they didn't sound it off in February. And then the one I went back to that same one again last month. Turns out that one has issues. So I actually haven't picked out which one I'm going to go to yet. But I definitely plan to find one when I get done with the stream and get that all set so I know which one I'm going out for. And like I said, that I will try to get up on YouTube before I go out of town this weekend again. Like I said, regular videos are going to be on hold for a little bit just because I got a lot going on. I got these trips and everything. So I'm trying to enjoy my time before I really dive back into school this semester.
Track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axle 4. In transmission.
4. B523. He is about 8 miles out. B523 with 444 axles. And we'll also get him on the defect detector located right there here at 116. That's awesome. Or 114 it is actually. So we'll see what kind of power he's got. I think he's just got Gevos. All right, Anthony, have a good night. Unless you want to stay on here in about another 10 minutes or so, you can watch B523 live if you want. It's not the first time I've had trains that go over the defect detector that have had the same number of axles repeated before. I've had 444 happen a couple times before. I think once it was like 444 speed 3-4 detector out. I've had that happen before. Oh yeah, that's true. You can watch the stream on replay. Okay, and there he is. He's actually almost here. I just heard him. I'm going to turn the volume down on my scanner a little bit. Actually, no, I shouldn't turn it down. Are you kidding? The batteries are almost dead? Darn it. You got to be kidding. I'm going to be without a scanner. All right, sounds good, Brett. Yeah, I don't blame you. At least you guys will be able to go right to your bed. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. I'm going to bed early after my class tomorrow night. Yeah, it's definitely a Gevo. I'll let you guys listen. If it disconnected and left the dial tone, I'm sure CSX will go out there and probably kill it. Honestly. Of course, I'm going to have to hear the battery beeping through the defect detector audio. Let me shut it off for a minute and then I'll turn it back on. Yeah, I'd probably laugh to it. I probably would. Darn it, I can't believe the batteries though. Maybe, you know, I might need to go in and switch the battery settings on the scanner. So that way, because we're not on rechargeable batteries now. We're now on regular standard batteries that are not, you know. Let me do that real quick. I think I got time. Yep, regular alkaline batteries. There we go. Maybe that'll help them last. Fortunately, I have another set of batteries, and we'll have to see how long those will last me in tomorrow. I might have to run to the store and buy some because of my stupid mistake. All right, there we go. I still can't believe I did that. Okay. Let's see if we get a battery indication. Yeah, he's a little bit quieter now, so he must have been going around a spot where the horn was more open. Yep, and of course, there's the battery indication. Whatever. Darn it! That's gonna bug me all night. The fact that I did not charge my rechargeable batteries, because those rechargeable batteries actually last a long time. They're pretty good. Yeah, I should be coming around here in a little bit. And ooh, that was very bright down there. I'm gonna leave the camera pointed this way for you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna zoom in too. It was bright down there. It was just heat lightning though. Very bright down there. Oh yeah. There's some more over there. It's kind of beautiful. There you go. Current temperature outside now is 78 degrees. It's still going to be hot tomorrow when the sun comes back out. It's going to get back up into the 80s. And the automatic signal, I think, just lit up. I think I'm seeing the automatic signal now down there. Yep, here he comes. Here comes B523. Oh my gosh, it's a Gevo. Everybody's favorite locomotive. And there he is. Let's get to our spot, and here we go to catch B523 here on the Toledo terminal. Here we go. Wait for this car to pass. Okay, here we go. All right, everybody, here comes CSX B523, 12:42 a.m. Monroe, Michigan. Thanks, Damon, for the explanation. Here we go. That's true. we go, folks. $33.11, $8.15. $33.11, $8.15.
CSX detector, milepost 114.3, track main 1, no defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 444. Detector out.
B523, Monroe, Michigan. Current time is 12:47 a.m.
B523, no, there's no defects.
B523 is out of here, bound for Detroit, Michigan. And Dearborn, technically, as well. This bell is the one that's dead. That's the one that's working. So that's the one that's dead. There you guys have it. That was B523. And I want to thank everybody that came on that is hopping off, because I know we had a couple people saying that they were going to hop off after B523. Thank you, Brett, for helping me with that. I appreciate your help. Thank you to Anthony for coming on as well and being very supportive, as he always is on here. And as you can see, the automatic signals that are right here are already dark, but the ones just past it are red. Actually, hold on one second. Okay, he was on, can't see which one he was on. He must have been on the, oh yeah, he was on the right track. Okay. The red ones just went down, so yep. Automatic signal, or maybe that might have been a crossing. So, there it goes. There you guys have it. Let's walk back to the car. So that puts us up to, now for the stream, we had L506 earlier, long hood forward GEVO, for those that missed that. Be sure to tune into that. That was towards the beginning of the stream. I'm going to say about 20 minutes in was about when we got that. Something like that. Now we'll walk back to the car. No idea what that sound was before the scanner. 12:49 a.m. is our current time. No, you guys don't make me cringe. I don't really care, to be honest. All right, well, we're heading here to the car now. We'll get inside and we'll sit. So that's good. We got B523. Once again, thanks to Brett for that. He was a big help with us tracking that. Speaking of tracking, we're going to reload ATCS here in a second. And because it's nighttime, we're going to keep the tripod inside the car as well. That way, in case as well we get something that comes as well, we can quickly get in the car and go. And we'll hook in the power cord to plug my phone in as well, because I don't know what my phone is at in terms of percentage, but I'm sure it's probably somewhat low. Right. All right, we'll roll the windows back down. Oh, that might be NS coming back. The batteries are getting low because things are starting to be more and more staticky. Darn it, I really wish I plugged in my rechargeable batteries. I'm trying to think, I don't have any more batteries anywhere here in the car, do I? Probably not. Actually, hold on. I might have some in here for a flashlight. I do think I have a flashlight. Yeah, I do have a flashlight in here. Well, if I end up taking the batteries from the flashlight, that's fine. I can always replace those when I get home. Nope, they're not. Doesn't even matter. They're AAA's. Actually, you guys want to see how bright this flashlight is? Look at this. If I were to do that, let me just show you guys this. I'm going to do it hopefully when there's no cars coming. Let me roll the window down just a bit more. All right, take a look at this. If I shine this flashlight, you guys can pretty much see all the way over there onto the trees in the woods. This thing is actually pretty, and I can also adjust it too, like if I do that. Now it's wider, as opposed to, you guys can see how I just did that. And then like, see, I can shine on the crossing over there, but I'm not gonna do it for long because I don't want to blind any drivers coming by. I can also do, this is lower, and then I could do that, and which we call that seizure mode. And it's CSX trying to pick up something. I'll lock out CP because we don't need CP out here. Hey, North Washington Railfan. Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming on. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back. I want to reconnect my... I'm going to lock that out as well. I'm going to reconnect my computer to the internet. So also, Sandusky District. So we're going to clear that out. We'll be right back. I'm going to reconnect my computer to the internet. We'll be right back. And we're back. And connection is so good tonight that we have control point Fern on. The Holly sub is actually working. I'm actually going to pull that to you guys. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. So control point Fern is working. Oh, and there goes my phone. It is working this evening. Control point Fern. Never thought I'd see Holly sub ever work again down there, but like I said, we're very lucky to have that working tonight. That's going to be for Amtrak 354. And Delray is also working again as well. That's also good news. And it looks like I-131 hasn't departed yet, because they tend to put them on the left track, the leftmost track up there facing north. And it looks like he's still there. So good to see that Delray is now working again. Told you, sometimes it's a little buggy. Yeah, maybe we'll hopefully get another train here in a little bit. L506 is working Flat Rock right now, so they'll eventually be coming back once they're done with that. Sorry, I apologize that it's blurry and everything. Let me see if that works. We can focus into the railroad crossing. Oh, Damon's back. Skulky Man is back. Let me see if I can wipe the windshield real quick. Let me use this. There you go. Now you guys can see the crossing a little bit better. It's just the glass is starting to fog up. Now you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. The reflection of the light over there also doesn't help. So let me see if I can do something. There we go. Now you guys can see that very well. Yep, Skulky Man is here. Certain spots. Oh, Butler, nice. So you did get some content in Butler. I thought you'd been to Butler. I didn't know for sure though. That's cool. Yep, Skulky Man. Skulky Man, not Scody Man. Skulky Man. Because that's a joke that of a word that we thought was so funny when we went to Griffith, Indiana. We saw it on a license plate. We thought it was hilarious. Just the name Skulky. I have no idea when, but if anyone knows when B61 tends to head back, let me know. Pace the train for 6 miles. Wow. Oh, 268. That was NS though. Unless it's locomotive 268, but I can't think of any NS locomotives that would be 3 digits. Must be 268 then. Maybe they're getting permission to go over Romulus Diamond. But yet they haven't gone through Farmer Street in Plymouth, otherwise I would have heard about that. Yeah, it was NS out of all things too. So who knows? The real question is, why hasn't I-131 left yet? Like I said, it still seems to be sitting up at Delray. Delray's working, but I think it might actually go dead here in a bit. Because it hasn't refreshed in a few minutes, so... Sadly, Delray is kind of with us, but it's kind of not. Sorry about the scanner beeping. You guys are going to have to kind of put up with that a little bit. What if CN had an L404? Yeah. They have, they might have L400 symbols. Around here, all they have are L500 symbols. Don't really have any 400s. They're all 500s around here. As with CSX, L300s are around here in Michigan. So yeah. Okay, Brody. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thanks for coming on and joining us for a little bit. I'll get you later on in 8 Ball because I know you wanted to play. And I text you. I'm like, hey, I'm going live here in a bit. So yeah, I'll definitely get you back, and we'll play that. I don't know when though, because at some point, maybe after L506, and depending on where I-131 is, I might actually take a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna nap in this parking lot here. I'm not sure where I want to go. It's a good spot though. We're parked by very bright lights, which is good. It's good to park under a light, especially at night. The CSX L404 probably does exist. Wouldn't surprise me. And Delray has not refreshed in 4 minutes and 36 seconds, so unfortunately Delray's still kind of being weird with us, but it's kind of working, which I guess is good in a way. The other night I was looking on here and Dunbar was working on ATCS for the NS, which was nice. Like I said, all that's running right now is locals. B61, I think, is about it. Because NS only gets 6 road trains now. Later on, eventually, probably around 6 or 7 o'clock, 10N will depart from the Sterling Secondary. I can't remember if 10N originates in Sterling Heights or if it does originate at North Yard. I want to say it's North Yard. Probably stay on here. We've been live for almost 2 hours. I don't know when I'm going to end the live stream, but we're going to end it at some point. How about CN? It's Chicago line. I'm going to lock that out because I don't want any Chicago line stuff. CSX L503. I'm sure that's a thing. I think there's a CN L503 actually on the CN Strathroy sub in Canada. Because I think I've seen it. No, Delray is working. Delray actually refreshed 20 seconds ago. So Delray seems to be working now. Good. It just didn't refresh for a while. So that's good. I'm just wondering when I-131 is going to depart and which way they're going to go. If they're going to take the Saginaw or are they going to take the Lincoln. That's one train I really want to get because I-131 and I-132 are my favorite trains on the CSX line besides the as-needed grains. Those ones are a lot cooler because the grains only run when they're needed somewhere. That's why I like as-needed trains. That's why I have the as-needed Railfan because, you know, if there's a train that's not running that often, you know, and it's carrying something cool like grain, you know, those are cool. What about if there was an I-111? There might be.
Come off the head car, come off the head 169.
I mean, we got NS333 out here. We got 333 as they call it. That runs on the NS Detroit line. And that goes from Oakwood Yard in Detroit / Melvindale to Bellevue, Ohio. And Delray just went back down again. Lovely. I don't know why Delray went down. It was only, it's not like it timed out or anything. It was at a minute and a half, and it just decided to go down. Speaking of going down, my first power bank I'm pretty much dead on. It just died. And I'm surprised. This was my solar powered one, and this one had a really good battery, and I don't know why all of a sudden it seems to be failing, which is unfortunate. I kind of do rely on these power banks. My computer is saying 9 hours left for battery, 57%. But yeah, I think we're going to stay live for about another 10 or 15 minutes or so. And then that's probably going to do it for the live stream, because honestly, it's pretty slow at this time of day. It tends to pick up in the morning, into the early afternoon. That's when it tends to be busy around here. And I'm sure you guys are probably getting sick of hearing my scanner beeping every 15 seconds because of the low battery. Let's read the chat. Night's been going pretty well. Like I said, I had class. That got out at about 8 o'clock. We got out early because my professor, I've had the same professor 2 previous times, and I'm having him now for a 3rd time. And he tends to let everyone out early because our class is supposed to go till like 9:45 and we start at 6. He tends to let us out anytime between 7:30 and 8. And Delray is now orange again, so that means it's only receiving a little data. Control point Fern is down as well, so yeah, things are starting to go down. ATCS is a great tool, but sometimes it can be a pain for the way it works.
You're not on the B1 switch yet, are you?
I'll try, Eagle Lover. I'll try to. I can't guarantee it though. Pretty busy, and like I said, I've had a lack of motivation to get some videos going, especially like elevators and stuff. Just, you know, just haven't had time. Ford Mustang. YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know. I know it's been kind of boring just staring at that. But I'm tired to just stand out there the whole time. I could just sit in the car. Help me conserve some energy. I think we're going to probably end the stream in 9 minutes. Or actually, we'll do 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes, because then that'll mark 2 hours that we've been live. Or I guess 8 minutes. Because I forgot the breaks I took, I guess, did cut the stream back down a bit. The CSX is picking up something, but again, it's too staticky to understand. I'm gonna turn the car around and actually look like I know what I'm doing by being parked in a parking lot. There we go. There we go. Windows are cut off now. That's good. I want to roll my driver window up too, because like I said, when I end the stream, I think I'm gonna take a little snooze for a little bit because I am getting tired. I don't want to crack open the energy drink yet, but might have to. Honestly, you know what would have been funny is if I had turned the car around so we could be staring at the flashing traffic lights down there. Like this is Cars, you know, where they're just sitting there bored to death, just staring at the flashing traffic lights. Oh, someone's calling in dispatch.
Approaching milepost 8, got 119 loads, 17. But it's 6435, over.
Approaching some milepost. How is my singing bird clock? It's doing great. That clock is running very well. I haven't wound all the clocks back up since I got back from vacation. The only one that's running that's wind up is the 35-day Centurion. That one's still running because I wound that like the day before we left. I wound them all actually the day before I left. I just never got a chance to go in and, you know, wind them up again. Again, I ran out of time. Plus, when I got home, I grabbed like 1 or 2 things, and then I hit the road to pick up a couple guys. So we get the last RoadRailer. Oh, and it looks like L506 is done. So maybe we will stay on and get that. Yeah, I do. On Clock TV server, absolutely I do. I'm a staff member for the Clock TV service, so I'm constantly in there monitoring, you know, what's going on. I used to be very inactive on Cam's Discord, but because there's so much going on, I choose to be on there more often now, just because there's, I mean, you know, for all the people that we have, you know, it's important to have staff members more active in the chat. So I try to be active and help, you know, make good decisions to help, you know, keep that community server and everything, you know, nice the way it is. So we got a northbound lined out of D&I Junction in Alice. He's not lined across Rodney yet, but my guess is that, I mean, it wouldn't cross over Flat Rock Sub to Flat Rock Sub. And fortunately, we can't see E-Course or Coolidge because they don't work. But it's most likely going to be...
Out at the pad, 161 should be cleared out of Pierce Road.
161. So my guess is that this is definitely going to be L506 coming back through, because
162, 136 after the Spence westbound. He's coming through about Wood Street. He'll be going east.
We'll stand for a little bit longer, and then we're going to end it. I'm not going to catch 506 on stream because it's going to take a while for it to get here. And I did say I want to get pictures as well, so I might as well do that, especially that caboose. That thing looks pretty cool. That caboose was also GTW caboose as well. That's what it said on the side by its number, so that was pretty cool. There's a little bit of thunder. All right, we're gonna end the stream here in about 2 minutes because I'm definitely starting to get more tired. I'm definitely gonna have to take a little bit of a snooze here in a bit while I wait for 506 to get out of Flat Rock and then back up and go back south to Toledo here on the Shoreline Sub. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to do it here for the live stream, the Monroe multiples. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, Railfanning Monroe. It's definitely more active during the day, but wanted to see what we could get here at night as well. Let's see here. Also had a good time. Yeah, I've seen some of your videos of them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, 255, 256, they're gone. They're officially gone as of Monday. And Tuesday, yesterday, they had their first official run with both in both directions. So, yeah, it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. Well, that's going to do it for the live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming on and spending a little bit of time with me. We're ending it at 1:20 a.m. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks everybody for the support. Make sure you hit the like button before you guys go as well. If you're new, please consider subscribing as well. Every subscription really helps my channel, and I appreciate everyone for spending the night with me and having a nice time. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for now. We'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys on Saturday and Sunday when we go out of state. See you guys then.